In the near future, the death penalty is outlawed, and those who commit the worst crimes are dumped on an island. We follow Carmen, played by Ina Hartman, who gets dropped off on Terminal Island, where she immediately finds 2 bodies. Tom Selleck and his mustache show the new arrival around. Right away you notice that all the men are fugly, but all the women are really good looking. It's like if Hooters was a maximum security prison. To a musical score that sounds like Mitchell, we follow who we think is going to be our main character, Carmen. But after she dominates for the first part of the film, she kind of fades out, which I think is the reason that the movie isn't as effective as it could be. For all the talk about it being a feminist film, there's not a lot of that. Ethnicity doesn't seem to matter, but gender is everything. The women have to work the fields and get fucked at night. But their hair looks great. It's not so much more than a woman in prison movie with a twist. A few critics have considered it science fiction because such a setup doesn't exist. We have our evil leader and a sort of society, but then a smaller group raids the shabby village, takes the women away. The smaller group that did the raiding is actually kinder to the women, treating them more or less as equals. And the 2 groups, of course, will continue to clash until one comes out on top. The violence is not particularly gory, but it's thorough. Everybody gets shot up a lot. Then when somebody gets hit on the arm, you know that she's going to be okay. But in the final clash, some of the traps rang out of Conan or Papillon, wondering, why is this guy the leader instead of someone else? Why does Monk let this punk talk to him like he does? Tom Selleck is a doctor. He would be in charge because no one would dare kill him. In the final battle, I question our hero's tactics. The bad guy is shooting for a very confined situation, but somehow the heroes are pinned down. Just go around them and get them from behind you, dummies. Elements of Terminal Island showed up in Escape from New York and No Escape, but really it's like Gilligan's Island, but with convicts. It includes a scene I've always wanted to see in this type of movie. A guy sneaks up with a little blowgun and he shoots and misses. The scene where Carmen first shows up inside the village and is brutally put down by Monk is pretty hardcore. We see her being humiliated. Decent outdoor filming. The villain is just such a douchebag. I think that anyone would just take him out the first chance they got. The final shot has a new prisoner being brought to the island. Lady, you're here because you committed murder, and down on a freaking island with no toilets. It has a nice cameo appearance from Bigfoot. It's an interesting watch if you were looking for a women in prison movie starring Judy from Lost in Space, and who doesn't want to see that?